Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome to episode season number 2. This is the first episode of that season of the AC Charge. This episode, we're just going to quickly run through the transfers and get into the games, 2 games against Dynamo Kiev in the Champions League Best Place playoff. So we should hopefully get into the Champions League in this episode. But I'm not going to speak too soon. I know what my luck is like, but we will jump straight into them in a minute. With the team, we've had quite a few changes. As you can probably see, there's a few in the first team. But if we go to transfer history, a lot of it was done very early on. So let's go through the outs first. In terms of all 3 transfer, all players' contract running out, didn't want to re-sign, let him go. First one out the door was Griffo. He went for 17.5 and up to 23, which saying we made a profit on him. At least 1.5 million to start with, and then it can go up even further, even better. Lapadula went to Atlanta, 2.7, didn't play last year, wasn't going to play again. And the biggest one we had go out was Romagnoli. He wanted to go, we agreed a fee of 18 million, me talking to him personally, but I offered him out. Man United came in, got them up to 52 up front, with going up to 58 with add-ons. So that's absolutely lovely. In terms of, I really wanted to keep him, but he wanted to go, wasn't going to sign a new contract with him, so I was like, let's capitalise on that and make as much money as possible, and I'm very happy with the price we got. We then sold Zapta to Torino, who was getting on, he was 30, didn't play a great deal last season, or as much as he wanted, so I let him go. And he was taking up one of the non-EU spots. We then let Luca Antonio go, the Italian left back / left wing back, to Shakhtar. He was a good player, just didn't overly play for us really, and he wanted to go, so we let him go as well. Gender went out on loan, and then we got quite a few youngsters who weren't ever going to play. I just let them all go on a free. Zignoli's went out to Salernitana, whoever they are. Another one out on loan, on free. Simic went to Cortona for 625, was just getting him out the door. Patrick Coutron has gone out on loan. I was going to use him in the first team, but we're going to get him first team football out of the club, just see how he does. Gabriel finally left the Hearth, and Andre Limas went out on loan. So simply that was the out. Very quick, very simple. Now it comes to the fun bit, the players coming in. Boznogli, we already agreed to sign him, so we already knew about him. So hopefully he can put in a good performance for us and carry on. Thiago Diaz came in on a free, looks like he can be a good player. Okay, I don't actually play wingers at the minute, but one day I might, if anything, might sell him on a bit later on, make a bit of a profit, so we got him on free. So I'm not going to argue that. Angolo Antonio is a right winger as well, young, can get up that potential apparently. Wasn't going to argue, get him in the team. Got him on a compensation deal. All these are all compensation deals from different teams in lower Europe, lower Italy. Looks like he can play, apparently 3-star player, but I reckon me a bit more than that. Those attributes are quite good for what he is at the minute. He wanted ready on loan. We might let him go out on loan, see how he does. Is that Colombino? Yeah. Then we got Casaro. Looks like an absolutely amazing. Growing already, left-footed striker. Can get to 4-star, can even get to 5. So he's definitely going to be in around the first team this year, and hopefully causing some problems. Then we've got Lucascelli. I am terrible with names, so don't get me started on that. Another striker. A lot of Italian strikers coming in this year. Again, looks like he can be a good player. Not as much potential, but still can develop quite well. If anything, if they don't perform to what I want, we can sell them on. Bagnoli, young centre back, looks like he can be amazing. Going to be in our youth team. Hopefully, he can perform well down there and come up in the next season or so. Then we got Bognioli. Again, looks like he can be made in defensive mid. Going to be an absolute star player for us, I hope. Very good physicals for his age. His stamina, strength can go up, jumping can go up as well. But looks like he's like a diamond in the rough. Can get to that. If he gets anywhere near that potential, he's going to be a good player. He's already got a good solid foundation already. Then have Lazio, who's growing all over the board at the moment, and looks like he can be quite good as well. Again, up to about a 4-star potential. If he keeps growing like this, then he's going to be a very good young striker. We then have Luigi Ferrante, who again looks like can be up to a very good 4.5-star player. Again, very well rounded for a winger. Definitely can improve in areas, but will hopefully be a good player. Hope we're getting some football in the lower league and get him out on loan. Then it comes to the two players we have spent money on. First one being Thiago Maia. Again, a absolutely beast of a player. Won the kid in last year's game. Looks absolutely amazing in this game. Well, he says he's won the kid already, so. But attributes across the board, absolutely brilliant. Hit his release fee, I think I had 17.5 million. Wasn't going to argue that price. Happy to pay it. Get him in the club. And with having sold Romagnoli for 52, we had to get a new centre back in. So scouting around, but Jesus Vallejo was the one I opted for in the end. Looks like he's an excellent ball playing defender, and he's younger at 20. How old? He was 22. Romagnoli. Easy name to say, Vallejo as well. And 24.25 million. Remember, didn't want to send, but that was his release fee. And getting a defender who can be as good as Romagnoli for half the price, I was not going to sniff up at that opportunity to bring him into the team. And he slots straight into our centre back role with Munoz and Gomez on either side. We've got Tonoli on the bench. We've got Gabby, who I brought up from the youth team, or the second team, who's going to be in and around 13. Look at those physicals for 17, absolutely amazing. And he's growing everywhere. His determination is going up because I'm having him tutored by Bonaventura, who's got good determination. And if he keeps improving like that, well, if I click on him, he's going to be absolutely amazing. His marking definitely go up. That's going to be his weakest point at the minute. But definitely if he can improve, he's going to be absolutely star for us. Then, who else did I bring up? We brought up Rodrigo Eli. Just good 23 Brazilian centre back. Going to just do a job. He's going to be one of the main backups. We then have Calabri, who was already in the team. Bonaventura was in the team. I'll get the words eventually. Hachim Mastor. Looks like a good advanced playmaker. Definitely going to do a job in that centre mid attack role, rotating with Halilovic. We then have Bonazzoli on the bench, Casaro on the bench as well. Going to do quite well for us, I hope. Going to get some football. Then we brought up Felicioli. And Philippe. We're going for Philippe. Right. First things first. I'm going to get rid of that. He's Philip. Or Philippe. Looks like good young. He was in our reserves. Going to be getting football this year. As you can see, I've dropped the left wing back and pushed the centre mid defend up a position. Still the same role. Hopefully, gonna just drop in here as well. So hopefully, he's gonna do similar sort of role for us. And Philippe's there. Then we've got Niang on the bench, or in the reserves as well. So we've got a good mix this year. I've moved out some of the older players, brought in some of the young. Hopefully going to have a good team this year. This looks like it's going to be my starting 11 for now. I'm probably going to be... Oh yeah, we brought in Locatelli up into the first team as well, who looks absolutely amazing and hopefully going to be a really good player for us. So we're going to jump into this game against Dynamo Kiev and really cause some problems, I hope, with our new look team. As Maya's out on international already. Kuchka can come into there. And let's bring Niang onto the bench. Switch them around. That around, yeah. Okay. So let's get going and see how this goes. I don't know what their team is. Yarmolenko. Some of them I don't recognise. Only reason ones I recognise Angolo Enriquez and Yarmolenko. The rest of them. Oh, I recognise Polly. He's our ex-player as well. So, and Belanda. I recognise a couple, but not a great deal. So I don't know a great deal about their team yet. We are going to find out how good our team is as well. We're playing away from home first, so I am missing the stat. Right, the first half's pretty much ended, and we had no highlights whatsoever. So that's telling them we expect better. And I at least want to see something in this game. An away goal would be nice. Levick nicks it there. Insigne. Lotti. Hopefully he can have a good season this year. Martella is starting left back. Play 1-2 with Kuchka. Belotti shoots. Oh, he's gone into the corner from Klanick, tipping it. And that was absolutely lovely finish. Can we see that in 3D, please? From behind goal low, so we're going to have a good angle of it as well when it decides to load. Kuchka into Belotti, and he just puts it on his right foot, rifles it across goal. Keeper gets his hand to it, but can't tip it past the post. And that's 1-0 to us. But I hope that's not going to cause us any problems. If Insigne can improve his game, maybe even better. As I say that, he's got the free kick corner. It's dropping to Lidovic. I thought he was going to hit that. Gomez, where's he going? Back to Bonaventura. Lidovic at the edge of the box. He's hit the crossbar. And we get the corner again. That was so unlucky. How did we not get the goal there? Can we work something from this one though? He wings it into, or doesn't get past Danilo Silva, but Manos has it. And I thought I was going to get something a bit more there, but nothing came of that. Oh, we got a free kick. Put it Vallejo on his debut. He scores. What a way to mark his first team debut in the Champions League best place qualifier to score his first goal for the club. Let's make some subs before this loads up and bring Montalivo in. Let's bring Gabadie in for Gomez. Give him a run out as well. Lovely ball in by Insigne. And Vallejo just beats his man, just taps it in. Nothing the keeper could do. And you expect them to come out and try and stop that and get in there, or at least have the keeper make a save. But it doesn't make a difference. We're 1-0 up, 2-0 up, and we're going to possibly get one more before the full-time whistle. Skelio doesn't get there. When Signe's wind it back, Bonaventura, Lidovic, can we work this into the box? Nope, Polly, our ex-player, gets there. Who's chasing? Bonaventura gets back. Manos. As long as we don't concede a silly goal or anything daft like that. Montalivo. Bonaventura over the top looking for our left back. No. It drops there. Can we win this back and pressure him? And we do. It gives it through to Halivic, but doesn't get a selling, gets to that. Manod just clears it to Bonaventura, but NBI. Mendes. I'm assuming that's Yarmolenko, but he's missing a letter at the start of his name. But it doesn't make too much of a difference. We win the game 2-0. What a lovely way to start this season off. New players coming in, 2 goals, and the debut goal for Vallejo as well. So I'm going to play the game against who have we got? Genoa, and then I'll come back for the second leg, and I'll see you in a minute, guys. For the second game, guys. Quick recap of the game against Genoa. When I can click on the right actual button, we beat them 2-0. Again, goals from Belotti and Vallejo got us the win here. Maya had his debut and got player of the match. Absolutely loving that. Who else did I give debuts? Mastor had a good game. Very happy with that. Brought Pizarro on for the last 2 minutes there, and Locatelli came on later on. So very good game. Quite happy with how they all performed. Again, a little bit disappointed they got a goal back, but nothing really we could have done. They just hit us with a good counter. So we're going to get into this game, but I don't want Bonaventura playing there. I want him in there. Kuchka's a box to box. No, actually do that. And when I was Curry can come in for the next game. I'm going to still stick with Martello, who's playing actually quite well. He's got 7.25. Up top is fine, and we've got Niang on the bench. Let's put Federico on the bench, and just go with that. We've got the 2-goal advantage, so hopefully we'll be able to claim the win and get put into the next round or into the group stages of the Champions League. And I still haven't sorted out that yet. I'll sort it out after this. But doing that, it changes up all the colours I've put in and that as well. So just a little bit annoying when it does that. And we've got a free kicks. Okay, we don't have a free kick that early. Come on, lads. Do something. Oh, look at he gets in. Vallejo, Manoz, Martella, over the top for not. Keep going down the line. Whips it in. Halilovic, and he's got it in. Is he onside? He is. Just what we needed to come back into this straight away. And hopefully, if we can just keep him at bay, we should hopefully make this an easy game. But no game is ever easy in football. Almost rolls it out of play there, but Halilovic just knocks it in from running from that slightly deeper position. And we've got another highlight straight away. Halilovic over the top for Belotti. Is he getting back into Thiago Maia? Locatelli, Insigne, into Descalio, who gets his goal as well from the right back position. The right wing back, he's gone up the other end and scored, and that's his first goal. Saying we had a whole of last season, he didn't score once. But lovely move, Locatelli in there, and Insigne plays the ball inside, and Descalio running forward just knocks it into that bottom corner, and that's absolutely brilliant for the young lad to get his first goal for the club. Hopefully, one of many. But I'm more content with him just being able to defend well. I'm not fussed about him scoring. I've got 3 players at the other end of the pitch who have to do that. Descalio wins it. Insigne, Halilovic over the top for Belotti, who doesn't get there. Polly. Yarmolenko is Lelenko or something there, but Donnarumma makes an easy save off. I don't know who it was. Vallejo's not having the best of games so far. So far it's been very heavily dominated by them. They've had, the best chances. Polly's gotten in behind. This is straight off the highlight from, and Hernandez gets a goal back straight away, literally from the highlight. That's not what I wanted to see. I told my defenders I wanted better, and that's not what I wanted better. And they just came forward. Polly was clear through. All he had to do was find Hernandez, who could have put it anywhere but at Donnarumma, yet he still gets it in the goal. Really disappointing there. And I thought I clicked to close him down already. Apparently not. We're going... Yeah, let's do that. Let's make some subs because nothing's overly happening for us at the minute. And Vallejo's probably going to come off. He is because he's not playing that well. Bring Tonelli on. And let's take Belotti off of Bonazzoli or Federico. Fred. He's Fred to me. I'm going to go with that. At the minute, we go through because of the home goals that we've scored and the 2 away goals as well. So that's quite good. But I'm not going to hold my breath on anything. I want to see a good solid performance in the last half an hour. Last few moments, last minute, we got a free kick corner, and that should be it. And we should go through with that. We do go through with that, but not very happy with our defending in that one, especially at home. So we're going to just click through. We get placed in Champions League. That makes a debut. I think that 1.7 million. When's the Champions League group stage draw? Let's roll forward to that and do the Champions League draw. Well, right, here we go. Let's go view draw. Where are we? We're probably located in the 4th pot. We are not even the highest seeded team in the 4th pot. So we're going to probably get a hard group. Let's do the automatic draw and see where we come out. And let's have a look. Who do we reckon we want? So far, Group C. We can't get E. So C or H is where I'm thinking. Don't want B. B is a big no-no. C is looking that bit harder now. Don't want, or we can't get E, so that makes no difference. Don't really want F. G? G or H? As long as we don't get B, I'll be happy. Right. Valencia, PSG, that's a bit of a tough one as well. Right, where do we come? Miss this one. Yes, we missed that one. Okay, we missed that one. Missed that one. Can't get this one. And we get Valencia and PSG and CSK Moscow. Okay, it's not as bad as group as what I was expecting. Would have liked Group G with Tottenham, Leverkusen and Galatasaray. But I'll take what we got. We're going to hopefully have a good performance. Let's see what they want us to reach group stage. We've done that. So they're even happy with that. So, and they want us to qualify the Euro Champions League again. Should hopefully be able to do that as well. So we'll have a quick look at the schedule. If I can click on it. I don't actually know when the I'll come back for a Champions League game. I just don't know which one yet. Probably halfway through, a couple of games in. Probably second or third, depending on which way they line up. So if you've enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next episode, guys.